What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. I know what the business is. Appreciate everybody for checking in one time for the one time. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. I'm gonna keep some real 100 shit, man. And then, shit, when I keep it 100 and when I speak truth, niggas be like, oh, you hating, man. You hating. Nah, nigga, it's not no hate, man. Speaking the truth, there's definitely no hating. I don't have no reason to hate on none of these fighters. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand. Like, why do I feel the need to hate on these niggas, man? This ain't even a great era of boxing. It has the potential to be one of the greatest eras of boxing, but all of them fucking pussies. For the most part, all these dudes are just straight businessmen. And for people who trying to say, "Oh, you hating on the Danny Jacobs shit," man, look here, man. Look here. Danny Jacobs is the weakest link at middleweight for Canelo Alvarez, and niggas just don't know shit about boxing. United Solo Nation, salute my brother. Niggas don't know shit about boxing, and that's what the problem is. Look at Jacob's last 3 fights, bro. Shit fight versus Luis Arias. So how is he gonna stop Canelo? Everything against him. He didn't stop Luis Arias. Okay, he didn't. He lost to Saluki in a lot of people's opinion. I was live on Corey Lee joint. We all, for the majority, we all thought he lost to Saluki. Okay, and then he had a subpar fight versus Derevchenko. He didn't even blow out Derevchenko. But then he lost to Golovkin. I felt he won that fight. I'm not gonna lie. But guess what? BoxRec said he lost. He got dropped by Sergio Mora, and then he dropped Sergio Mora. Got dropped by Sergio Mora. Mora tore his leg up. He got beat by Pirog. My point to say that is to say this: I'm tired of these niggas who already got their shot continuing to get their shot. You know what I'm saying? Let these other niggas get their shot. You know what I'm saying? And I know Danny Jacobs kept his nose up Eddie Hearn's ass and up Canelo ass for the last few years, and I'm happy that he got the fight. At the end of the day, I don't want to hear none of you niggas complaining when he lose. May it be by the honest decision or by ass whooping, by a knockout or by a robbery. However you want to say. If the nigga lose, I don't want to hear no complaints. By an inch, by a quarter mile, by a negative mile. I don't care. Because all I'm saying is this. Let's not act like this nigga didn't already shoot his shot already. I don't care if you like the nigga personally, you know him personally. All I'm saying is he had a shot. And the irony in this shit is this, though. Okay? Because I could have dug in his ass a lot worse yesterday. All right? The irony is this in this shit. For one, people say, oh, Danny Jacobs earned his spot. Ain't this the same belt that Danny Jacobs just refused to fight for versus Golovkin almost 2 years ago? Ain't this the same belt that he refused to come in at 170 pounds for? He refused to fight for this very same belt. Okay? For while he around here kissing Eddie Hearn ass and signing a 3-fight deal with the Zone, I'm about loyalty. Because guess what? Who got him the Derevchenko fight? That was Al Heyman. That's an Al Heyman fighter. Derevchenko could have fought Martin Murray for the IBF. Let's keep it real. He could have fought Martin Murray for the IBF vacant title. Let's keep it real. If Charlo wasn't stupid enough to get fucked by Canelo in the WBC, Charlo could have fought Derevchenko if he was ranked in the IBF. But since he got the intern belt, he can't fight for it because he out of order sanctioned belt ranking. So let's keep it real now. Let's not act like, oh, Danny Jacobs earned this shot. No, the fuck he didn't really earn it. It's about who you know and not what you know or what you've done in boxing. So let's not act like this the fucking golden child of boxing, like they giving us a fight that we shouldn't already had 2-3 years ago. Let's not act like this is a premier fight, elite fight. Nigga, they did a poll, 80% believe Canelo Alvarez is gonna beat Danny Jacobs. HDTV, salute. You know what I'm saying? Pop Sosa, salute. Lorenzo, salute. He said, Lorenzo said Danny J has regressed to the point where he's a recycled fighter. It's about that. It's about that. Eddie ain't doing no fucking good, bro. Eddie ain't doing no good to me. I'm not even gonna start that shit. Because you already know we came here for it. Now if they win, then Eddie doing good. If Danny Jacobs get a decision, now we talking. Now he got some traction. Now him and Jacobs got 2 belts. But then again, how can you blow your profile up on the Zone? That's what I'm trying to say. If Danny Jacobs can do a million viewership on HBO, which is the best boxing network, was the best boxing network to fight on. That's what people don't understand, bro. If he couldn't do numbers on the zone, how the fuck he gonna do numbers on HBO? How the fuck he gonna do numbers on the zone? 3 rounds, man. Jacobs about to be down 6. Floyd Mayweather got a draw. He won every round. This is him selling his belt. It's about the money. And then on the top of that, he got security with 2 more fights on the back end. This is retirement. This is retirement security. This is retirement money. And people don't see that. People act like this is about to be an honest fight. And I said the same thing for Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? So let's not get it twisted. I said the same thing for him. If he don't go get a knockout, he knows he gonna get robbed on the scorecard. That's just what it is. This is what he is. I mean, Eddie Hearn did not get him that fight, bro. The zone, John Skipper gave Canelo $30 million to fight Jacobs. That's what happened. Canelo got the full bag. That's why Canelo fighting Jacobs. He got $30 million for what I heard. So act like the Pilgrim didn't do shit for Danny Jacobs, bro. John Skipper once again did it. It's not Eddie Hearn. John Skipper did it. He wants y'all to be out here believing that his lies, bro. John Skipper paid the bag. That's why the fight happened. John Skipper took the loss. Canelo getting a full $30 million, for what I understand, bro. John Skipper took the loss. He dug in his pocket and took the loss. That's what they not telling you. He dug in his bag. This nigga ain't fighting no Danny Jacobs for no $15 million. Jacobs probably getting 5 or 7. So that's $37 million invested into the fight. How do you make that money up? They don't even have 1 million subscribers. They don't have 1 million subscribers. So even if they did have 1 million subscribers that tune in for this fight, that's only $10 million. If Danny Jacobs let's say Danny Jacobs getting 5 million, Canelo getting 30 million. That's 35 million right there. He's still 25 in the hole. Not only is he still 25 in the hole, he got to pay the undercard. Canelo ain't fighting no Danny Jacobs for no 15 million like he did Rocky Fielding. That's what Biggest be killing me. Like, oh, Canelo stepped up and he did what he had to do. He's showing him. Nah, the money talk. Money talk, bullshit walk. Punchline Pugilism, salute. Punchline Pugilism, I want to be the first to say you called that dead ass shit Floyd Senior. And that's so funny, Ronald Gomez, salute. That's funny we talk about that. We go back and forth this morning. That's funny we talk about that, but all niggas said I was doing was hating. Oh, you gossiping, you hate. Nigga, how am I hating, nigga? This right on the TV. He checked the nigga right on the TV. How do I see it? And I'm live with Callie on my channel talking about the fight. And I got a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old now, and I'm babysitting. And I seen him say that. I see him check him. I see him not get back on the mat. Oh, CJ, you always trying to keep something going. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. These black fan channels, these black channels, not black channels, but black, I assume most of them are black subscribers, man. I'm sick of some of you niggas, man. I'm real talk. I'm sick of some of you niggas. I want to slap some of you niggas, dog. Because all y'all niggas do is hang on these niggas' nuts, dog. I don't want no nigga hanging from my nuts, bro. I don't want niggas on my channel that we all got to walk in unison and agree in unison. Fuck that. You had your opinion. You had my opinion. I never disrespected nobody on my channel for having an opinion. I never said you had to pick Manny Pacquiao or Broner. You had to pick Danny Jacobs over Canelo. I never said that. Everybody entitled to their opinion. I hate that coat, mind in the blender mindset where, you got to read your super chat. They don't read your comment unless it's a super chat. And then if you disagree with them, they want to just act like, oh, what you talking about, Terrence and B. Earl? It's like your favorite dog getting hit by a truck. That's what it's going to be. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. And this is a nigga that don't go to no fights or nothing, bro. I appreciate Fred for asking that question. But this is a nigga that don't have I got plugs, but I don't go to these fights, but I seen that. But everybody took my video and everybody ran with that shit for the most part. And I'm glad that Fred pretty much ran with it and asked a question. I don't mind Fred. A lot of people say, I don't listen to Fred because he biased and shit. Who gives a fuck? You listen to other motherfuckers that's biased. Well, Fred's racist. Black people can't be racist. I always stand by that comment. After all the shit y'all done to us over these years, no matter if our ancestors brought it on part of us, nigga, man, I would defend Fred. I would defend Fred before I would defend a lot of other channels, okay? As far as the big channels. I defend Fred all day. And me and Fred then went back and forth, but Fred is the type of nigga that hit you on the horn, like, what's going on? Woo. Fred cool. Real nigga. You're not gonna like everything somebody said. When he was on that Sean Porter shit, I was the first nigga saying, like, y'all letting Fred just promoting the fight, bro. Fred just before in the fight. But when Fred, look here, I'm gonna show you how shit work, bro. Now, when Fred was rocking with the Porters, just like these niggas rocking with Earl, AJ, and whoever else you rocking with, oh, Fred, you a dick sucker, you a hater, woo. But as soon as Fred do some good reporting, everybody want to go back and subscribe to Fred and like his videos. And hey, Fred, man, what's going on, bro? Nah, nigga, keep that same energy you had when I was going against the grain. How can niggas get mad for somebody's opinion? Even if Fred said Sean Porter knocked out Earl Spence, niggas, oh man, fuck Fred, man, I'm unsubscribing. Fred biased, Fred racist. And then Fred come with a video like Devin, Haney, Teofimo Lopez, and Floyd. Oh, I love you, Fred. I'll subscribe back to your channel. Fuck all that, man. Keep that same energy. You ever unsubscribe from my channel, don't bring your ass back. Don't come back. Over some petty shit. Let's I'm on some drunk shit on this motherfucker. And I apologize. And I apologize to a few motherfuckers I blocked before. Like, I was tripping. Sometimes niggas have a bad day. It happens. I don't mind being like, apologizing, bro. I don't have no problem doing that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm a type of nigga like well, niggas don't understand this, dog. I can understand where motherfuckers coming from. Unless they coming left, this left on some retarded shit. But yeah, about the whole Canelo, Danny Jacobs, let's not act like this is a premier matchup, bro. It's not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they still setting up Golovkin versus Canelo 2 after this. Canelo should announce he going to the zone when his son or daughter get here. Congratulations to him and his wife having another kid. And I will do a video on that Kovalev shit, bro. So y'all know I'm gonna do that video on Kovalev. What's funny about it, Kovalev and Chris Brown should be going to court about the same time. You know what I'm saying? Now, Chris Brown need help, bro. He like the AB of music and entertainment, bro. But we just, we gotta, as men, dog, we gotta be more careful, man. It's a target on our back, man. And I ain't trying to sound like I'm supporting Kovalev and no shit like that, but it's a target on our back. And we can't be doing shit that our grandfathers and fathers done. You know what I'm saying? You can't be grabbing these bitches by the. You don't know how these chicks feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how they feel. One minute you can grab their ass at work or grab their ass in the parking lot. Next minute they complain in HR on you. You don't do what they want to do. So you gotta be careful because. A lot of times, women got the power, especially if you're in a marriage or you're in a relationship in the crib and she get tired of you or she ready to leave you or she need a break, man. Women to fuck around and take a skillet, hit themselves upside the head, make them bleed, call the police and send you to the police station to come get your black ass or white ass or brown ass. That's just what the situation is. So I say that to say this, man. I just, be careful, man. Be careful with these women, dog. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with these women, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because, and people want to indict Kovalev, and Kovalev could be guilty, innocent until proven guilty. But at the end of the day, for Kovalev, like he could be innocent. You don't know what these women be on, bro. You don't know what these women be on, man. It's crazy, bro. It's gonna be a point where, man, you just gonna have the women you mess with and just be like that, bro. These hoes crazy out here, man. They real crazy. They'll you get your ass locked up and come get you in the morning. Yep. Yeah, Mike J, that should have happened, man. You gotta watch out, man. Man, they want to hurt you. When you hurt a woman, man, just be prepared to just get ready to separate for a minute, man. Because you hurt them, they hold on to that shit. But back to that Danny Jacobs shit. Like I said, man, I'm not mad at the fight. Danny Jacobs, he rolled with the right crew. He rolled with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn had the plug to the zone. But let's not act like Eddie Hearn is the reason this fight happened. It's not. Eddie Hearn don't have no money. John Skipper gave Canelo his full incentive base to fight. So Canelo got a full incentive. He got a full $30 million to fight Danny Jacobs. He wasn't fighting Danny Jacobs for too much less. John Skipper wanted his bag and made this fight happen, for what I understand and what I heard. So De La Hoya said claims he's the second best. He's upselling the fight. Yeah, man. What's understood ain't got to be said. That's just what it is. If Danny Jacobs is a marquee matchup, what's understood ain't got to be said. Niggas gonna flock to that. Niggas gonna say, oh, Danny Jacobs got a chance. There's gonna be energy in the air. There's gonna be that electricity in the air. And we'll see that when they do the press conference. But everybody that know boxing, even if you like Danny or don't know like Danny, you know he got an uphill battle. Okay? You know, he's been regressing the last 3 fights. You know, Canelo, you know, took a tough fight with Golovkin, you know, then came back with an easy fight versus Rocky Fielding. You know, he got to get back down and make weight. I understand. I'm interested to see the drug testing. But my whole thing about the situation is, that with Danny is that he went to go fight for the belt that he didn't want to fight for, that he didn't fight for versus Triple G. Okay, you know, and you know, once again with Canelo and him, like I say, man, I mean, it's a good fight, but at the end of the day, we know what happened with Danny Jacobs in big fights. We've seen him in big fights before. Sit, lay down, roll over. That's what's gonna happen. However you look at it. You know, we know the reason that, you know, I say Danny Jacobs, you know, I don't look at this fight as marquee because it's not because Danny Jacobs took an L. Okay. I felt he beat Golovkin. He got knocked out by Pacquiao, and people used the excuse his grandmother died that day. He had cancer in his back, but he didn't. I don't care about excuses. At the end of the day, you showed up to the arena, you got knocked out. Okay, at the end of the day, you got dropped by Sergio Mora. Okay, at the end of the day, you didn't completely go out hustle Golovkin. You believe that Golovkin punched really, really hard, and you fought like a punk for the first half of the fight. Then you gained confidence, but you never really sold out. See, this is different versus Canelo, because, you know, 2 or 3 rounds versus Canelo, you fight like a punk. Man, shit, you 6 rounds down. Now, you know, you got to get a knockout. And when the last time Danny Jacobs scored a knockout? Peter Quillen, Caleb Truax, somewhere in there? Yeah, he did roll over versus Triple G. Did he get the win? Did he get in the ring and fight like a punk? He did roll over. That's a fact. Because if he would have kept that same energy and that same game plan in the second half versus Triple G, he would have won. And Derevchenko, let's not glorify Derevchenko, because that ain't a fight that I'm going back and saying, oh shit, Danny killed it. Nah, man, that shit was all right. He didn't do it. If you can't beat Derevchenko up, you know what I'm saying? If you can't beat Derevchenko up, how you gonna beat Canelo? Johnny, what's going on? If you can't beat Derevchenko, I mean, how you gonna beat Canelo? You already know Canelo got them pellets in his ass. You already know you down 6 rounds or 3 to 6 rounds before you get in there. We comparing Cinnamon to Derevchenko, Cinnamon to Triple G. He already beat Triple G. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all already know how this, even with Charlo, we know how it's going to end. Either Charlo going to get knocked out or get robbed. We know how it's going to end. Same thing with Andrade. We know how it's going to end. We know how these stories end. We just seen it before. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Trout, Floyd, who else he fight? Lara, Cotto. We've seen this shit over and over again. So let's not act. When will people get fed up with this nigga Canelo, bro? We know it's gonna happen. He ain't and Danny Jacobs not stopping Canelo. He did win the fight versus Triple G, but it rolled over in the first half of the fight. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you, Tex Tech. Maybe if you kept that, I was at the fight. Maybe if he kept that aggression the whole fight, he would have beat Triple G. He can't do that with these dudes, man. You can't do that with these fan favorites. They wasn't gonna let Chocolito lose on the same night as Golovkin, so he had to do something special. And he did towards the end of the fight, but he let it go in the first half. I thought the knockdown was a little bogus because he kind of held him or something like that. But at the end of the day, well, my point is, it's no room for error. It's no room for that beta male Danny Jacobs. If Danny Jacobs don't come in with the mentality, a knockout or I get knocked out, then it is what it is. Same thing when he's about to knock out Derevchenko. He's about to knock out Derevchenko, right? And he hurt Derevchenko. He didn't finish him off. Derevchenko hit him, and this nigga just started boxing and moving. Danny Jacobs don't have a jaw. He don't. It ain't Amir Khan's jaw, but he got a slightly below average jaw. Because if you really go back and watch that fight, I ain't watched it again. He hurt Derevchenko. I'm like, ooh, Danny need to finish him. He didn't finish him. He ain't a killer. The reason he can't be a killer is because of his jaw. He don't believe in his chin. And one thing about Canelo Alvarez, you know, is that Canelo is a counterpuncher with his skill set, and I give him credit for that. A counterpuncher with his skill set always gonna be able to knock you out because they're always gonna be able to hit you with the punch you don't see coming. And Canelo put his punches together, so a knockout is definitely in play here for Canelo here, man. Danny just been regression. I don't know if Golovkin took something out of him, and I had a conversation with somebody about that, man. We had a couple like about a year after that fight happened, last year I believe it was. We had a conversation. Then Abel Sanchez came out and said it, but you know, Abel Sanchez throws so much waste management out there that people think he be, you know, oh, he lying, but he was telling the truth. You know, Golovkin took something out of Danny Jacobs. You know, and you already got to believe that going through cancer took something out of Danny Jacobs as well. So we looking at a fighter that got something took out of him twice. Yeah, Canelo hides his punches, and Danny Jacobs is a guy that don't have good defense. He remind me of Danny Jacobs. I mean, he remind me of Danny Garcia, but for his weight class, he's just so much bigger and more powerful than Danny Garcia. He remind me of Danny Garcia. He don't do nothing great. His feet ain't great. His jab ain't great. He got good speed. He got better speed than he a better athlete than Danny. We talking about attributes. You know, he don't do anything good. But the difference between him and Danny Garcia, and the reason why Garcia unified divisions, and the reason Danny Garcia is probably recognized as a better fighter, if you look at it, you know, fighter for fighter and accolades for accolades, is because Danny Garcia has got intangibles. You know what I'm saying? He got the counter punch. He got a heart. He got the jaw of a lion. He got a jaw. He got a lot of heart. At the end of the day, he Philly tough, even though he don't always be indicative of that outside the ring, but he tough. But as far as their skill set, other than the counter-punching ability, they pretty much don't do anything great, okay? They don't do anything great. Danny got okay feet. Danny got an okay jab. Danny throw wide punches. I'm talking about Jacobs. You know, he's not nothing exceptional. And I'm not saying that nobody else is. In my opinion, skill for skill, you know, when Homeboy hitting on all his cylinders, Andrade is the most skilled fighter at middleweight as far as the top dogs. He's the most skilled fighter at middleweight. The way he can move when he's healthy, the way Andrade can move with them big old bozo the clown feet, the way he can change ranges, the way he can pick guys apart, the way he can counterpunch, his speed, his length, his height, his jab. He don't always have the best power, but he'll sit down on them punches, and he the best offensive defensive guy in the division. He got the best array of skills, including Canelo Alvarez. But with Andrade is mental. It's intangibles once again. Same thing with Danny Jacobs. It's the intangibles that they lack. And we don't know about Demetrius Andrade. But what we do know is that, you know, he is something missing. I don't know if it's the heart to get in there with the best and stay competitive. Is it truly the business? Or, you know, whatever it is. He just don't just want to take risks. You know? People say, well, Floyd don't want to take risks. But Floyd took plenty of risks in his career. Danny Jacobs act like he don't have to go through the pretty boy. I mean, not Danny Jacobs. Demetrius Andrade act like he don't want to go through the pretty boy stage. He just want to be Money Mayweather, but it don't work that way. I think Andrade used to be good. Now I think he's shell of himself. I can't really say he is, but I agree with that statement. The reason I say I can't say that he is, I want to see him get back active. You know, you still see some of the upper body stuff there. The legs look terrible. He got to build his legs back up, man. He can do that. He can build. He about 31, 32. He can build that back up right now. But I think physically, you physically probably seen the best than Demetrius Andrade. Danny Garcia is a good B-level fighter, period. Nothing more, nothing less. And so is Danny Jacobs. All around strong salute. Danny Jacobs ain't better than Danny Garcia. His career ain't proven that he's better than Danny Garcia. And truth be told, Danny Jacobs' career ain't proven that he's better than Jamal Charlo. If we talking about accolades, who unified a belt first? Danny Garcia. Who touched the world title first? Jamal Charlo and Danny Garcia. Remember, they always on PBC. They always on PBC. Danny Garcia touched 2 titles before Jacobs touched 1. I mean, he touched multiple titles in 2 weight classes before Danny Jacobs touched 1. So come on. You just looking at Danny, you say, oh, he's so fast, he's so powerful, but look at him, he's not skillful. He don't listen to Andre Rozier neither. He was loading up on shots versus Slucky. He can't do that versus Canelo, man. There's no room for error. And if he coming in, and these niggas look at Canelo like Pacquiao. Let me say that about Canelo too. These niggas look at Canelo like Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Remember when they used to come in and talk about Pacquiao, right? Oh, he's a little man. He's a little man. He's a little man. You know, you get in there, and that little man ain't that little. That little man ain't that little. You know what I'm saying? They look at Canelo, oh, he 5 inches shorter than me. Canelo, we say we want to say about that motherfucker. Canelo, bad motherfucker, man. Whatever he taking, whatever he doing, every advantage he's got, he ain't no cupcake. You know what I'm saying? He showed to have a good job. Remember, Jose Cotto almost knocked his head off his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Charlo's for me are average fighters right now. I don't know what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I kind of pretty much know what Danny Jacobs brings to the table. We ain't seen him step up. You know what I'm saying? Who just fought? Caleb Plant? It kind of remind me of Caleb Plant. That's a good fucking comparison. You don't know until they get in those type of fights. They haven't had an Uzatagi fight. You know what I'm saying? They hasn't had that fight, so I can't rate them. And I said it before. You never see me put the Charlos on my pound for pound list. Even after the Charlo got mad because I did a video and he said F the fans, which he did, and blocked me and shit. But it is what it is. But my whole thing about it is the reason I promote the Charlos as far as getting those fights. I want to see it. I'm tired of hearing about the shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen a chick on the block with a fat ass booty or something like, or you just be like, damn, I gotta just hit that shit, bro. I'm just tired of looking. I just need to go over there and go and hit her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what it's about. That's the same thing with the Charlos, man. When they gonna fight, we gonna see what they about. That's what it's about. For me, it ain't no. I don't do cult fan followings on here. I only can just speak from my perspective. But if something changed, then I'll change my tune. I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. And some people still gonna troll and say, yeah, CJ, you got it wrong. Time, what's going on? You got it wrong. But like I said before, I don't know about the Charlo. Even after the Tony Harrison thing, Tony Harrison a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the best Jamel Charlo I've seen in my scene. I followed Jamel Charlo from the Charles Muyaki fight, from the Demetrius Hopkins fight, from the Gabriel Rosado fight. And I'm telling you, if Charlo get back with Derrick James, man, he gonna lose again. He gonna lose again. Philly fight Dr. Salute. He say Wilder Ortiz rematch. I don't want to see it. No, I don't want to see it. No offense to Ortiz or Wilder. I was gonna talk about Wilder and Ortiz. Wool Star TV, salute. Y'all go subscribe to Tom and Wool Star TV, man. Amir Shuli, until you have consistently dominated, you are not an A-level fighter. Canelo's been blessed with decisions to get belts, and they fought or defended against the best. Amir Shuli, agree. Now, look here, man. If that Canelo mandatory was Martin Murray or if that motherfucker was Willie Monroe, he'd take it. What's up, Golden Glove Boxing? He'd go ahead and take it. But you know what, man? We beating the dead horse dead talking about Canelo, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with the homie, man. He gonna do what he gonna do, but we can't front like he can't fight. He can fight. Do we get some competitive advantages? Yes. Okay. But like I said before, man, Danny Jacobs is looking bad his last 3 fights. Y'all want to say Charlo looked bad his last fight? At the end of the day, why do Charlo? I got you. Let me get my headphones, bro. Send me your I'll send it to you through text. Give me a minute. Let me get my headphones. Golden Gloves, you want one too? I'll send you one through Twitter. Hold on, y'all. It's about to snow like a motherfucker. I'm about to put my motherfucking I'm about to plug my Super Nintendo Classic in. I don't know, man. I can't get with these new video games. Probably play Call of Duty for the weekend. But y'all, these new video games, they be on one, bro. For real. Y'all niggas, man. I don't know. Like 2K? I don't know how you niggas play 2K now, dog. 2K trash. For real. Hate that fucking game to this day. Hold on, man. Some bullshit. Give me a minute. All right, I'm gonna go. About to plug in real quick. Give me a minute, y'all. I gotta see you. If you got a channel, man. I can't just be giving motherfucking links out, bro. I gotta see it work, but give me a minute. I'm so tired of my motherfucking. I should have plugged up my PC, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to give me a minute, y'all. Send these links out, but yeah, gonna talk about oh yeah, Mortal Kombat look good as fuck. Yeah, that's the only reason I got a game system, 2K, and that what is that one with Goku and the dude from the other anime channel, the stretchy nigga. What's that stretchy nigga name? I ain't really watch it like that. One Piece, yeah, that shit. Fight Force or whatever, that shit gonna be hard. Kingdom Hearts 3, Mortal Kombat 11. I ain't never played Kingdom Hearts though, but Philly Fight Doctor say Pac and Broner fight is buzzing. Philly is hard to sell crowd in these bars and clubs, advertising fight parties everywhere. That's what's up. Well, Philly a fight town though, but yeah, it's in a major city, Jump Force, that's what it's called. In a major city, you ain't lying. Boxing don't really sell like that. Detroit, where I'm at, is a good fight city as well too. But it don't, like niggas don't care about boxing like that no more, man. They try to get Tony Harrison. Word on the street is they trying to get Tony Harrison to fight out here, but don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? He got to put a portfolio together. Loopy or Luffy, yeah, one of his ass, yeah. I ain't really watch him like that. He used to come on and shit, man. But I played the game, Naruto, yeah. We had that short. My girlfriend, nieces, well, his nephews, they had that shit on. We was playing that shit on Xbox 360 or Xbox One. That game was tough. Naruto, that bitch was underrated, bro. Real talk, that shit was tough. The fight game. I remember Dragon Ball Z had the whole game on PlayStation where you go all the way to what was it? You go up to Cell, and I hadn't even seen the Cell saga yet. This is back in early 2000s, 90s. I was playing that shit. My cousin in Fayetteville, North Carolina had it, or what was it, in Greensboro, one of the two. Charlie, my bad. My computer a little bit slow. But yeah, let's talk about that Floyd Senior shit, man. Budokai, yeah, that's what the fuck that shit was called. Y'all on it this morning. Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit out here, man. For some reason, man, since my Google updated, man, that shit still ain't went back to normal. On my Chrome, but I gotta get my PC. I'm about to buy 2 more PCs, man. I'm about to have a sweet hookup, and y'all gonna see a lot of changes coming. All right, I just emailed to myself, so I'm about to have Tom come on. I'm about to let Golden Gloves. He ain't doing shit but eating a sandwich, so he gonna come on. There we go. That nigga ain't doing shit but eating a sandwich. All right, y'all bear with me. But yeah, somebody said about Wilder Ortiz too. That both of them gonna have to get some straps, or Wilder gonna have to get all the straps, and then they could do it again. But I mean, it seems like Wilder gonna be the only guy to give him an opportunity. Al ain't gonna force Ruiz, or he ain't gonna force Brazil to fight him. Andy Ruiz might step up and fight him though. But anybody coming over to fight, homeboy. CB Sports TV, salute, gratitude. So I sent them links out, so we good. Not even his brother, who was eating the sandwich at 78. Oh yeah, the Boxing Voice got an interview with E Bunny, man. I didn't finish listening to it. Mark Blake, salute. So he was talking, man. I gotta finish watching it, so I'll give an update on Easter or whatever. But that motherfucker, Robert Easter Jr. say they said they claiming he a about billions fighter, but he said he wasn't. So maybe he signed over. What's going on, Tom? You still there? You there, homie? Oh, there you go.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Shit, I'm like 2 hours out, man. I just hit Barstow shit. I should be in Vegas in the next couple of hours. Shit. So, I'm finna, check into this room, get a little power nap, and then I'm gonna go to the MGM Grand and start rolling. One of the dudes I got on my hit list, I'm gonna confront Freddie Roach because I'm tired of homeboy like lying. This motherfucker changed his mind too much. Now keep in mind, this motherfucker now all of a sudden he's saying that Manny Pacquiao won't Crawford now that they signed the PBC, but they could have easily made the fight when he was at top rank, and Manny Pacquiao went out of his way not to fight Terrence Crawford, and then now he's saying Manny Pacquiao really want to fight. Man, this dude Freddie Roach stayed lying. Just like 2 weeks before the Floyd Mayweather fight, he was asked, would there be any excuse if Manny Pacquiao look? Nah, it ain't no excuse. Then next thing you know, soon as Manny Pacquiao get outclassed, oh man, I got a shoulder injury. Oh man, I needed a shot. I mean, Freddie Roach, he stayed lying. And somebody got to confront this dude, man. That's the problem with these media motherfuckers, man. They spend too much time kissing these dudes' asses and shit, and they scared to ask these motherfuckers real questions, man. I ain't going in there to be these motherfuckers' friends and shit. I'm asking these motherfuckers real questions, and I'm praying to God that I see Victor Conte. So, I mean, for real, man, the game got to change, man. I'm tired of all these motherfuckers being nice. Hey, Freddie, man, what's going? Like, for real, man. I don't have dinner with these motherfuckers.
You see how they did Fred yesterday?
Who?
He had the Devin Haney interview, the 20-minute one, where he asked Devin Haney about Victor Conte, and the media members basically was like, start hating on Fred and start defending Devin, but Devin actually answered the question and shit. We gotta go back and watch that shit, man. That shit was pathetic, bro. The media members just was like, no, you can't ask him that and all that. No, you hate like Fred, like damn, like get off my dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ask real questions.
Well, CJ, when I'm gonna call you and we gonna talk about that behind the scenes, because remember, you know me, I got a plan. We gonna fix this shit. Cause like I said, I'm tired of this, man. These media members, man, they need to get the fuck out the way, man. If they want to be friends and golf buddies with these motherfuckers, then you shouldn't be covering boxing. If you one of these motherfuckers that's scared to answer tough questions, then you shouldn't be no boxer, man. Cause like I said, man, these motherfuckers too scared to ask these people questions. I bet you if Victor Conte was black, they'd be asking, they wouldn't have no problem asking him them questions. I guarantee you, if his name was Marcel Johnson, I bet you they'd be asking him them questions. But we already know what time it is with Victor Conte. Like I said, this motherfucker ruined so many people's lives in Major League Baseball, and then all of a sudden they kissing this dude's ass. Then when the motherfucker got caught, he started snitching on everybody. And like I said, these motherfuckers be protecting him and shit because they want access to him and all that shit, man. I ain't trying to be Victor Conte's friend and shit, man. Fuck that dude, man. And like I said, if I see the motherfucker, I'm going to press his ass. And when I see Freddie Roach, I'm going to press his ass because the dude lied too fucking much. Dude, you just, like, how the fuck all of a sudden you want to fight Crawford now? And man, I just got to call.
He said that shit. He said that shit.
Yeah, he just said that. He told that the Floyd hype. He basically said, "Oh yeah, we looking at Crawford, man. He wants
man, I'm so sick of them niggas, bro. I'm telling you, they've been playing them games for years, bro. For years. If you wanted to fight Crawford, you could have went on and fought him when he was on top rank. Y'all asked for $20 million.
Exactly. Exactly. Now all of a sudden, oh man, we looking at Terrence Crawford, man. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, I mean, these motherfuckers. Now all of a sudden you want Terrence Crawford when you could have easily fought him when y'all was on top rank. It's proof that Bob Arum presented Manny Pacquiao with a contract to fight. Manny Pacquiao didn't want to fight. So let me get this straight. You want to fight at 40 versus 30, 36, 37. Do that make any kind of fucking sense?
No. That shit crazy to me. That shit crazy to me though, but about that whole situation, man. Now you fighting Broner like Broner's some type of big name. Like, I'm fighting Broner, not Terrence. Why you gonna call Terrence Crawford out? Like, you don't want that work. Like, they doing Bud dirty as fuck, though, bro. And they know Bud. They aging Bud out is all that is, man. That's all that is.
Hey, man, you got to call this shit, like, straight down the middle, man, because it's like this, man. Motherfuckers was grilling Top Rank, saying they didn't want to work with PBC, but then you got all these PBC niggas that don't want to fight Crawford. All this bullshit about the apartment building, this nigga is on the other side of the turf and all this fake ass shit. I mean, motherfuckers got to get called to the carpet. It is who it is. You know what I'm saying? Truth is truth. Fact is fact, man. I mean, you can't sit up there now. You switch the narrative. I mean, for real. Like I said, hey CJ, they can't get away from this shit now. Cause like I said, ESPN and Fox is the same network now, so you can't use that bullshit no more about this dude on the other side of the pond and all that type of shit. They trying to age Bud out, and that's just the bottom line of shit. All these motherfuckers they've been offered the chance to fight Bud, from Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, dudes talking about, hey man, that fight is later on and shit. You fight Mikey Garcia that don't even got a fucking belt. And I'm just keeping it 100. You ain't fighting for Mikey Garcia's belt at a lower weight class. Basically, he fight for your belt. So it's not making any kind of sense. And I'm just keeping this shit fair, man. And I'm calling this shit right down the middle. These PBC fighters don't want to fight nobody, you know what I'm saying, affiliated with Top Rank, or should I say they just don't want to fight Bud. I'm starting to think Bud is the most feared man at 147. Because you got Manny Pacquiao, you got Garcia, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got K. Diddy and his son. Now all of a sudden nobody don't want to fight Crawford. I'm starting to think it's the other way around, that Bud is the boogeyman at 147. So
he is, bro. I said that after your homeboy went on the show and said, oh, I gotta clean up my side of the street. I'm not looking to fight Bud next. Then Floyd came out and said it. Then Derrick James came out and said it. And then somebody from Al Heyman Boxing came out and said it. Like, man, it must be true. You ain't looking to fight him. Okay, so be it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't be pressing no weak ass niggas like Keith Thurman. You doing the same thing. That's what I hate. I hate a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, man, this shit is weird as fuck, man. You like I said, man, this is I mean for real, man. Like in the 90s, man, in the 80s, this shit wasn't going on. And I know you had the little Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagner, you know, that shit going on. Them two, you know, them guys all fighting each other and shit. But at the end of the day, they did try to fight other motherfuckers though, and Thomas Hearns, man. But this shit now, all this shit about, like, I'm for real, dude. I don't know if I'm watching Colors or I'm watching boxing, man. I mean, for real, this Crip and Blood shit. Yeah, for real.
For real, that's a good ass analogy, bro. This is some Crip and Blood shit.
Like, for real, like, man, I ain't working with that dude, man. I'm trying to figure out who the Crips and who the Bloods. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, because that's what's been going on. Everybody talking about networks and promote. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I mean, I ain't never seen so much lying before in my life, except with my ex-wife. That bitch used to lie so much to where I just couldn't, you know what I'm saying? That's the only person I know that lied as much as Eddie Hearn and all these BBC fighters and shit. Because like I said, I'm cool with these motherfuckers, but you got to call the shit like right down the middle. These motherfuckers don't want that work with Bud, and that's just the bottom fucking line. Bud want all the work. He want the smoke. He want the smoke. He want the crack. He want the weed. He want the ecstasy. He want all that shit. But now all it's, oh man, that can't happen right now. We got to build up. Why the fuck every time you got to hear this shit about we got to build? What the fuck you got to build up, man? Bud is considered by many people the best fighter on the planet. The man had the highest TV ratings last year. So why the fuck you got to build a fight up? That don't make no kind of sense. So you could save that shit. You could save that for a motherfucker that quit school after the 6th grade. Real talk.
That's the same narrative. Every time you gotta get a good fight, we want to see. We gotta build it up. We got even Danny Jacobs and Canelo. You got to build it up. And I don't know if you seen Fred interview. He pulled up on Floyd Senior and asked him about that Devin Haney shit. He was like, "Man, that motherfucker tried to treat me like a kid." That's what he said. He confirmed that shit. You know, I told niggas that, you know, Devin Haney daddy, Floyd Senior is the behind the scenes coach, bro. They wanted Devin Haney, his daddy, want all the credit. They want to be like self-made promoter, daddy trainer shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before with Devin Haney, man, you better not let your dad do you like K. Diddy, bro. You better stop that shit right now.
Hey, you know, I'm gonna see them today, man. I gotta be cool, CJ, because you know they all from Oakland and shit. So you know they watch my videos, so I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna see them today, so I'm gonna speak to them about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak to Bill. I'm gonna speak to Devin and shit.
Go watch that interview. Fred dropped that shit like a couple hours ago, 3 or 4 hours ago. And Floyd Senior, I don't think they're gonna be together too much longer, bro. I did the way Floyd is, bro. Now if they came out And what's up, Jamal Watts? They came out and said, well, I don't know if they want to disrespect him or nothing. I don't know if this would be disrespectful. Just say he can't articulate in the corner like that. His speech not that good. Then we understand. You say it like that. But like I said, most of these boxers don't have no PR. If you had a PR team, your PR team would be able to spin it that way. You wouldn't have these problems. You know what I'm saying? But if boxing was on a grand scale, a larger grand scale, then then it would be a problem. But don't nobody pay attention to boxing like that, so it ain't gonna be that big of a problem. But like I said, they didn't kick the old man out before. Tabiti didn't kick them out before and fired him. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Oh, well, like I said, when I expect to see them today, because hey, the funny part about this thing is when this fight was first announced, it just seemed like a little quick run of the mill fight, but now it really seemed like people paying attention to this fight because basically you already know what's expected to happen tomorrow. Should Manny Pacquiao look fantastic, or as
I heard they squaring up.
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn said him and Floyd squaring up. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Hey, the funny part about it is, let's just say Adrian Broner gets stopped, and we all know what's gonna happen again. The Manny Pacquiao fans gonna come out of nowhere. They're gonna say, yeah. Floyd don't want none of that again. Then Floyd gonna sign the contract, and then he gonna do a number on Manny Pacquiao again, and then they gonna say, well, Manny Pacquiao 40 years old, and I'm gonna be like, well, Floyd is 42. So I mean, we already know what's gonna happen. I already told people, just like I told Cali, man, I already got an inside tip that Floyd was gonna fight 2 more times anyway. So we already know the nigga's gonna fight again. So we already know Manny Pacquiao Floyd 2 is coming. So I'm just saying. So
low-key, low-key, I wouldn't be mad if, man, I don't really like Broner at this point, but I wouldn't be mad if he wanted to fight Floyd, bro. I would be mad. I'd rather see that.
I want to see. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I would rather see Adrian Broner win the fight. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Adrian Broner do the unthinkable, I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna film myself. I'm gonna do the Sada baby dance. I swear, I swear, bitch, on my father, I'm gonna have somebody. I'm gonna do that straight Sada baby dance. I'm yeah, and you know what dance I'm talking about? I'm gonna do the straight Sada baby dance. If he win that fight.
I just can't fuck. I can't fuck with Cuz, dog. He's just too ignorant, motherfucker, man. He keep letting the nigga down every time. I hope to, like, if he beat Pacquiao, I ain't gonna. If whoever win, I don't give a fuck. I know they gonna fight for, but I want my heart of heart. I want to see Broner and Floyd, man. I want to see that build up. That shit gonna get epic, bro. I can see Manny Pacquiao. I can see Broner walking out with 50 Cent and everything, bro.
When I say that fight gonna be a spectacle, I'm talking about the press conference. Because, see, the thing is, Manny Pacquiao got about as much personality as rolling up a blunt. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. You don't know how to sell a fight. That I am going to do my best to win the fight. Adrian Broner going to be like, man, fuck that nigga Floyd, man, bitch-ass nigga. I've been wanting to whoop your yeah. And Floyd, he going to respond, oh, man, you a little nigga. You already know the anticipation for that fight. When I say shit, up into the fight, I'm telling you right now, that fight gonna do numbers.
Yeah, that bitch gonna go crazy. That shit gonna go crazy, bro. Niggas gonna get personal. You know what I'm saying? You mad because I took your bitch, Adrian? Well, I'm telling you, that's gonna get personal, dog.
You gonna have these niggas throwing money at each other and shit. So I mean, I want to see the shit. To be honest with you, I'd rather see it because I do want to see 2 niggas getting the money versus somebody else. I'm just keeping it 100. We already seen this story with Manny Pacquiao. He gonna fight Floyd. He gonna get his ass beat again, and then people gonna be coming up with the next excuse why Manny Pacquiao lost to Floyd Mayweather. So I mean, it's a storyline with both fights, but I would rather see 2 brothers fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this interracial boxing match shit. I already done seen this shit before. Manny Pacquiao can't beat Floyd on his best day. So unless he used a whole shitload of steroids, and we already know Floyd gonna be on point with that shit, he'll let him use it for this particular fight. But I guarantee you, he ain't gonna be able to do what the fuck he want to do against Floyd. So I'm just saying, we already know that Manny Pacquiao went a month without taking tests. So if he took something, the shit already it then blended in with his system, So
Yeah, the thing too about AB too. You can put motherfucking Garcia Pacquiao on the undercard. At that point, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Pacquiao still needs some bread. You can put Garcia Pacquiao on the undercard. Pacquiao still need that check.
Yeah, because I heard he ain't completely out of his little tax debt. I don't know how much he getting for this fight, but he won another $80 million payday for Floyd. That's what that's what both of them seeing. Adrian Broner seeing the biggest payday. Adrian Broner, if he beat Pacquiao, man, he looking at least 20 million, man. When it's all said and done, he looking at 20 million, man. He looking at some stupid numbers. So he should be motivated to shit. But I don't want to get past. I don't want to get on the Adrian Broner bandwagon because the nigga didn't let me down too many times. But this is moment. I mean, they still use Adrian Broner if he lose because of his big mouth and his antics and shit. They still know people will tune in just to see Adrian Broner get his ass beat because he say something that'll piss people off. People will watch. Oh, because I can't wait to see Adrian Broner get beat up. So Adrian Broner know how to sell himself. So he'll still be around if he lose to Pacquiao. They'll put him in the ring with a couple of bums, and then they'll put him and then they'll set him up for another marquee fight, which he'll probably lose or it'll probably be a draw. Like I say, tomorrow his moment. The nigga better capitalize off the shit.
Yeah, he better capitalize on a lot. People picked Keith Thurman, picked him. Deontay Wilder picked him. But most of the people pick Manny Pacquiao. People was picking like if he ever gonna be his time to shine, it's gonna be right now. Shit, fuck that, man. He gonna have to show me, bro. He gonna have to just make me lose some bread, or I'm just gonna have to he gonna have to just physically show me. Though I done seen this nigga, man, come up short many times. I'm talking about the beginning of his career. I done seen him have to come up short. You know what I'm saying? His first fight on HBO, he technically lost that. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about the Ponce de Leon?
Yeah, Ponce de Leon fight. He lost that
Yeah,
joint, bro.
I thought he lost that fight too, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought he lost the fight, and I just had to keep it 100. I thought he lost that fight, you know. And then the fights he got draws, they could have went either way. A lot of people thought he lost to Vargas. A lot of people thought he lost to Granado. So I mean, the thing is with AB, you always wonder, like me and you saying right now, you be thinking this may be the fight that the Adrian Broner that we thought we was gonna see is gonna show up. Because keep in mind, Max Kellerman was so high on Adrian Broner at first. I was dying laughing when Max Kellerman said he thought that Adrian Broner would just blow through Floyd. Max looks so fucking stupid saying that fucking shit. Because Max Kellerman got something personal against Floyd like everybody else do, and that's what made the shit so funny. Because he looks stupid as fuck saying that shit. I don't know if Max Kellerman gonna be there tomorrow, but I heard that Max Kellerman is gonna. I heard he gonna do the Terrence Crawford Amir Khan fight. I heard
he got his own TV show, his own boxing show. I don't know if it's on ESPN Plus or what, but he got his own boxing shit.
Yeah, I heard he gonna be part of the broadcasting team for that fight since it's a ESPN pay-per-view and shit. So I heard he gonna be part of that equation and shit because he is supposed to return to boxing via ESPN and shit now that the HBO shit then played out. So hopefully we may get a real version of Max Kellerman because there were times where it seemed like he really was gonna call a fight right down the middle, but then it seemed like he would get caught up and Jim Lampley basically trying to dictate how you supposed to call a fight. So hopefully now that he don't have to sit alongside Jim Lampley, but you just don't know how ESPN's team is, and we already know ESPN got a bunch of fucking robots because Stephen A. Smith pretty much admitted that ESPN make him say that bullshit that he be saying, and you seen what he did when I ran up on him. I never see. Hey, but I got to be honest with you, CJ. The reason why Stephen A. Smith got away from me when I tried to approach him at the fight is because he had on some low top Jordan 12s. So he was able to stick him. So, I'm just keeping, he had on Jordans, man. It's always, it's the shoes. That nigga was 50. That nigga got up out of there. I don't do interviews.
Bitch ass niggas, man. All that stuff you be talking on TV, woofing loud like you'll whoop on John Wall or like you, man. That'd be killing me, bro.
Man,
killing me. If I was
Hey.
John Wall, I would have been went to go see Stephen A. Smith, dog.
Yeah, I heard behind the scenes Stephen A. Smith did got some phone calls because I heard Melo gorilla check that nigga over the phone. I heard Melo told him he really will come see him. So but
I heard. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Blake? Yeah, go ahead.
Yo,
Hold on.
man.
What's going on? What's going on, Tom? What you want to say?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's good, man?
Shit, I'm close to Vegas, man. I'm about an hour and 45 minutes, man.
You're watching Broner fight?
Huh?
You watching Adrian Broner?
Oh, of course. Got hey, you gonna see some real footage today, man. I got credentials, like I say, man. I'm pressing these motherfuckers today, man. Everybody gonna get it today, man. It ain't gonna be no ass kissing like how these other motherfuckers is. I told you, man. We finna push these motherfuckers out the door, man. All these niggas like Radio Raheem playing these games and shit. What do you mean? You're our people. Oh, okay, nigga. Cool. All right, cool. So just expect to see some real shit today. Trust me. I'm pressing niggas today.
That's gonna be good, man. And you're also gonna see Adrian Broner get his ass whooped live. You're gonna lose that fight, man. I know he's talking all that junk, complaining about people, complaining about that freaking one dude. I keep forgetting his name. The one that he came, yeah. I know he keeps saying that, trying to be funny in the press conference. It ain't gonna be funny when he gets his ass whooped.
Y'all ain't giving him.
Man, shit, we done seen the same shit. I was there.
He says the same shit every time. He's like, "This is a new AB, man. There's no way I'm losing this fight." He hasn't won in 2 years.
Hey,
CJ looked up on the last live stream.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, hey, this nigga Derek Bailey say this nigga Town don't fly no damn where. Yeah, Town driving. He right there, Town driving. Fuck that fly shit.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. It's a reason why I drive to Las Vegas. You can't. I got, you know what I'm saying, I got the gym bag on me, so can't bring it on the plane. You know, I got my Antonio Banderas on. That's what I'll be trying to tell these trolls. Yeah, run up on me if you want.
Say, hey, I heard Travis Gotti gonna be there to slap you, bro.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I done been to LA twice last year. This nigga don't never show up. Hey, and I'm gonna be in Carson. In a couple of weeks. I'm gonna see if this nigga gonna come through. I've been for that.
What's it? Yo, CJ. A lot of people are saying that Dylan White would be stupid to sign with the Zone. No, with Al Heyman. They said Dylan White would be stupid to sign with Al Heyman. They said he'll make more money with Eddie Hearn.
Okay, I mean if that's what they want to believe. You see, AJ did a freestyle rap today. You seen that shit?
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. I just heard about it, man. It looked corny.
I was shaking my head. I mean, he failed at trapping, and he definitely gonna fail at rapping. So I mean,
that motherfucker, man. What the fuck he was saying? Some corny shit. I'm pretty sure it was corny.
I'll just put it to you this way, man. I'd rather listen to Soulja Boy. I'd rather listen to than listen to AJ try to rap, man.
Big Draco. That nigga went crazy on the Breakfast Club, and I ain't mad at that nigga, bro. Because that nigga did change the game. He did put money in niggas' pockets, dog. Niggas that forgot about him, but you done had your time, bro. Just fade into the black and do your business thing. But yeah, as far as them niggas, man, like AJ don't run nothing no more, dog. That's just what it is, dog. It's over with. All that when Wilder took that flat fee, he should have just took the fight. And now they want to the Kings is up. all them channels that we talking about that was riding AJ dick, and every time Eddie Hearn say something, they all done died off. They all done stopped talking about it.
No, someone's still there. Someone's still there, man. They what they're doing is they're trying to still make cases. They're just saying, hello, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you because I wanted to ask you something anyway about that shit.
No, go ahead, man.
Yeah, see, here's the thing that's confusing me. Okay, I seen another fucking interview with Eddie Hearn. This dude just can't make up his mind about nothing. Now, it just seemed to me that these dudes seem to be like finger pointing at each other. Now, Eddie Hearn said, "Hey, I work for Anthony Joshua, and he's my client, and I do what he wants." Now, okay, then you hear the shit with, "Oh well, it's Eddie Hearn." I mean, I need you to give me some clarity. Like, what the fuck is going on with these two dudes, man?
They're not on the same page, clearly, man. They're not. They never have been. Even if you rewind it back to the initial offer, I just feel like Eddie Hearn does of course work for Anthony Joshua, but I just feel like Eddie Hearn has so much say in Anthony Joshua's career because he's like an advisor to him as well. Not just a promoter, he's a promoter and an advisor. So he advises what he feels like is the best move for Anthony Joshua. But I do know for a fact that based on what Dylan White said, Anthony Joshua is the one lowballing everyone. And I feel like it's Eddie Hearn advising him to do that still. But I still feel like Anthony Joshua has a massive hand to play. Because if he really wanted these fights, he can make these fights. And he said in Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, he said the big fight should always be 50-50. Then why isn't he letting Wilder have 50-50 if he's saying the big fight should be 50-50, if he's saying Amir Khan versus Kell Brook is a 50-50 split? So it's the lack of consistency, man. None of them are clearly on the same page. You asked for $50 million. He got offered the $50 million. He didn't take the $50 million. So we all know that the consistency isn't there. It's just whatever suits the agenda that's there at that current moment in time, and that's the problem. But AJ's gonna run out of opponents to fight. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up fighting Klitschko again because that would sell. Because of how good the first fight was, that would sell. Klitschko versus AJ2 would sell.
Yeah, that's it. That's very interesting because I wish Klitschko would make up his fucking mind too. Because one minute he say he don't want to fight, now you're hearing about him getting offered a multi-fight deal that he may take. I wish he'd make up his fucking mind too. It just seemed to be some confusion going on, like on the other side of the pond, because AJ just seemed to be him and Eddie Hearn seemed to be compulsive liars and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they wake up in the morning like thinking of a lie they could tell and shit. And it just seemed to me, AJ know that people ain't thinking about him no more. The funny part about it is you look at everybody's current TV ratings. Caleb playing a dude that ain't fought in like a year, came out the gate and does 900,000. Then you got AJ, whose last fight did like 200 grand. And then Carissa Shields did better. Everybody is doing better TV numbers than AJ, but then they saying this dude is supposed to have so much popularity. Because when he came to Oakland, nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Because AJ's fights are not really that competitive. The opponents he fights meddle with him for a couple of rounds, and then it's a wrap for the most part. So hearing that, or seeing that happen, kind of puts to light why AJ isn't really doing the numbers he is. His fights aren't really that competitive. AJ hasn't been in any sense of danger in a while, and that's the issue. Honestly, man.
Well, let me ask you this, because we all know that Dillian White said met with the PBC. Is it like really a PR move to press Anthony?
No, he said it. I saw it in the interview. He's saying it. He said it in the interview. But it could be a fact that he wants to see how much Eddie Hearn is going to try and offer him, because apparently he's trying to get a better contract with Matchroom, and he's using that to show Eddie Hearn that he's got options. But it all comes down to what the contract is offered that Eddie Hearn comes back with.
So basically, AJ is offering everybody these bullshit ass lowball offers, knowing that nobody is gonna take the shit. So then he comes to the media and said, "Oh man, nobody don't want to fight me," and I'll make
Exactly.
it off because that's what it
He's
seems
trying
like.
to make it look like everyone's ducking him. He's trying to make it look like everyone's ducking him. Because according to Frank Warren, the offer that the AJ gave Tyson Fury was way lower than 40%. And people may disagree with me in the UK, but Tyson Fury is known in America and in the UK, making him a bigger star than AJ automatically. It's not even a question.
Yeah, because it appears. Yeah, I see a pattern. Everybody keeps saying that they get low offers from Eddie Hearn and AJ. So and then they come back and say, "Oh, well, we're trying to make these fights." It just appears to me that they basically not trying to catch up. They just trying to lowball everybody out of fights. At the end of the day, you can challenge somebody, but at the same time, you want to get paid with your work. That's real talk.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, man. But if AJ don't fight anyone, his career is gonna go backwards. As in, like, popularity is gonna go down, earnings is gonna go down. It's gonna get like it's already starting to go down. It's already starting to go down, man. The Povetkin fight didn't sell out. It didn't sell out at all. It wasn't even close to selling out.
Yeah, and apparently it only did 16,000 streams and shit. So that's like
because the guy,
that's what 100. Oh my
the guy
God!
fights on an app here that doesn't even have a following.
Yeah, this shit is getting worse and worse for AJ by the minute. And when you make it rap about people, that just goes to show you that your popularity is going down when you trying to make a freestyle of shit. So I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah,
you know.
But what's it? AJ is always like people didn't understand that AJ can never be popular in America if we don't fight in America and if he keeps fighting on the zone. The zone's quote unquote to a lot of people meant to be this big this great app and everything. They got the two biggest stars, but the problem with the zone is, if you really look at it, is that they got quote unquote the two biggest stars in boxing, but no one still wants to buy that shit. No one still wants to put money into getting the zone. And I see other people sitting now trying to say that trying to laugh and I'm trying to say that, yo man, what you guys say now? You're gonna be watching the zone, you're gonna be forced to subscribe to make some subscription to it. Nah man, there's things called streaming illegally.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't understand why people are trying to say, yeah, look at this fight, Danny Jacobs versus Canelo. This is the fight. This is the fight that everyone this is the best fight of the year so far. Yeah, that may be the case, confirmed so far. But other than that, what else do they have? Nothing.
Hey, that's the best streaming fight you can get, because like when it's all done, we would rather see him against Boo Boo, but Boo Boo seemed to have some internal problems going on where, like, he may not be fighting Canelo anytime soon. And I'll just do you this way. Yeah, Demetrius Andrade may not be fighting Canelo anytime soon.
They might force if Canelo wins, they might force Andrade to fight Canelo, because Canelo could be undisputed. And how much they can give you that BS promotion. Canelo can be undisputed, and when he's undisputed, yeah, he could just drop all the belts and just go up in weight and not fight Charlo.
I think that's what Canelo.
Fight like a Caleb Plant or something like that, man.
Hey, you know the funny part about it is Caleb Plant. I'm gonna tell you something. I told people about Caleb Plant like about 2 years ago. I told people that the dude was the truth. Caleb Plant is only gonna get better, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Canelo fighting Caleb Plant might backfire on him. And I'm just telling you that right now. Keep in mind, hey, I'm gonna keep it 100, because, like I said, I'm gonna say the shit that people don't want to hear. Because keep in mind, Caleb Plant is white, so I'm telling you that right now. That could backfire on Canelo. I'm telling you that right now. So he might not want to fight Caleb Plant right now because that could be disaster. That could be
so
a
he's saying he's gonna win the decision. Caleb Plant win a decision over Canelo.
I'm telling you that right now, bro. He might not want to fight Caleb Plant right now because, like I said, Caleb Plant is a white guy. So, and I'm just telling you right now, that might backfire on Canelo. So, he better not fight Caleb Plant. And I'm being completely honest with you. If Caleb Plant's popularity grow, which it has the opportunity to grow, because keep in mind you have finally an American white guy that can actually box, which they gonna praise him.
Yeah, there's not a lot of those, man. But Caleb Plant, he's not really celebrated or hyped up as you would think a white boxer is, man.
I think
as you think a white boxer should be.
Yeah, and the thing is about Caleb Plant, he's celebrated. He got that mean look to him and stuff. The thing is with him, he is gonna have to start trying to get more knockouts. That's how they start him. But as far as
somebody in the chat say, y'all on code Caleb Plant get dog walk. I guess he talking about Canelo. Bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
Caleb Plant. Hey, look, I put it this way: Canelo fight Charlo before he fought Caleb Plant. I'm motherfucker Caleb Plant too slick, and he can make his catch weight. Man, Caleb Plant too slick for him. And he too aggressive. Yeah, that's a tough fight.
Keep in mind,
dude, that'll be the one fight that Canelo ain't gonna get the benefit of the doubt on the cards. Like I keep saying, Caleb Plant ain't black, he white. And I'm telling you right now, everybody and their mama.
But how many white fighters has Canelo fought, man?
So you can tell dude take that however you want. Caleb Plant ain't get dog walked by no Canelo.
He gonna fuck David Benavidez, so watch what I tell you. He gonna beat David Benavidez, bro. Especially if they fight this year.
I think he gonna stop.
The jump force beta is open.
Oh, is this open the beta?
Yeah.
You gotta have a code. You gotta have a code.
No, it's open. It's open beta.
Okay, I'm about to download that shit. But yeah, man, motherfuckers, man, act like Canelo didn't really watch them niggas, dog. This the same nigga who had a questionable decision versus Lara, Cotto, Trout. Who the fuck has he watched?
Yeah, he got flat feet. He's got flat feet. The only time he looked slick is when he was fighting GG. And GG ain't that really. He's kind of robotic and slow himself, man.
Yeah, but we already know that Triple G is like hella mechanical though.
He's triple fraud, man. I've been saying this for ages. The guy fought a bunch of nobodies, man, and people trying to say everyone was who was ducking him.
Nobody. He was lowballing people. Peter Quillen told Colossal Sports TV. He told him that they offered him $500,000 to fight Golovkin, but he was offered $1 million to fight Winky Wright. Which fight you gonna take?
One thing I'm saying, man, doesn't that sound like AJ to you, bro?
Look at this dude 4-1. Before I block 414 kid, man, because I ain't got time for this. He said, "If Canelo average, why niggas ain't beating him?" He act like you don't know what's up, bro. Fuck up out of here. You know what's up with Canelo Alvarez, bro. You know he got the judges, computer all, and all that other shit, bro. Canelo Alvarez ain't earned a damn thing in boxing, not nothing. Every other fighter, Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Floyd, Durant, all these other dudes, even Chavez Sr. had to earn some shit, even on this level. You know, with beating Roger Mayweather and barely beating Milchick Taylor. What fight did you say, damn, Canelo Alvarez really earned that shit? What fight do you say that you go back and say he really earned that shit?
Any fight I could say earned the win.
No, I mean, what fight did you say like damn, Canelo finally arrived? None. His first title belt was versus Matthew Hatton at a catchweight of 150. 150.
It wasn't even good Hatton, man. He said Matthew.
Bro, Matthew Hatton, man. then he fought Ryan Rhodes. Before that, he got a gift decision versus Miguel Vasquez. Okay. Then they did that open scoring shit to Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? And then, he beat an old Shane Mosley in there between there. He didn't even stop Shane after Shane got beat up by Pacquiao and Floyd. I mean, come on. People talking about he barely beat Cotto. He didn't even beat Lara in most people's opinion. So I mean, what are we really talking about? Who did he beat?
He didn't beat Lara. He lost that fucking fight.
No, I watched that fight, man. I could say I could make a case for him. I could see why people won, but my general consensus was a draw.
Well, I can live.
That fight was draw.
I can live with that too. And keep in mind, he made Josito Lopez blow up to like what one. He fought him at a catchweight, but then he made him like.
He didn't fight that motherfucker at 154. Or was it the catchweight?
I think it was one. He might have made him go up to 154, but I know Josito Lopez ain't no damn junior middleweight. He just came up from 140. He probably had a handful of fights at 147. That shit was crazy. Same thing for Amir Khan. Amir Khan didn't really establish himself at 147. He had fought Julio Diaz like at 143 or 144. He got dropped a couple times in that fight. Then he went up to 147 versus Algeria and beat up Devin Alexander. But he ain't never established himself as a welterweight.
Yeah. One thing I could say about Amir Khan, man, that guy don't really duck. No, I know people are saying ducking Kell Brook, man. I don't care what no one says. The fight between him and Terrence Crawford is tougher than the Kell Brook fight, man. Kell Brook is done, man. Them two fights finished him, man. His last fight, based on what people were telling me, he looked terrible. And the fight before that, he fought a nobody. Kell Brook done, man. He's finished.
Did you?
He ruined his career. Now apparently he's fighting Jesse Vargas next.
Did you see how bad Amir Khan looked in his last fight?
Yeah, he looked terrible too. Well, Amir Khan has fought tough opponents to the point that he can still get big names.
Because he established himself in America, where Kell Brook came over here. Kell Brook came over here, got beat up by Carson Jones, and then came back. I think he avenged a loss or whatever, avenged a close decision. Then he fought Sean Porter after ducking. He ducked Devin Alexander a couple times. He ducked Sean Porter a couple times. He fought Sean Porter, took the belt, ran right back to the UK, where Amir Khan came over here and was fighting niggas. He established himself over here.
Amir Khan, he lived out in America for a bit as well. Like before his comeback, he hadn't boxed in the UK in years. Before his comeback, like he hadn't boxed in the UK in years. He was boxing a lot in America. And Eddie Hearn basically pushed Amir Khan to fight anyone else but Kell Brook, because Eddie Hearn basically said that Amir Khan hasn't got any big fights other than the Kell Brook fight.
That was a lie. Eddie Hearn, Amir Khan said he lied. Amir Khan lied and said he lied. That Eddie Hearn did not offer him double the money that Bob Arum offered him to fight Kell Brook.
Eddie Hearn don't have money like that. I don't know why people keep thinking he does. He's never shown. He's never won a purse bid.
Did you hear that motherfucker say he gonna win a purse? He gonna win the purse bid for Wilder and Fury.
Ooh.
Eddie Hearn said
he's never won a purse bid ever, man. He can't even beat Bob Arum, man. He lost that Maurice Hooker purse bid. He lost that purse bid for freaking what's that other? Yeah, and he lost that Dylan White purse bid for Pulev. Dylan White was going to get 20%. and then Dylan White was meant to fight Ortiz, and he ducked Ortiz.
Then he didn't even bid on Miller and Pulev neither.
He said I saw an interview with Dylan White. Dylan White said that Wilder he's not able to go to the body, and all he has is the one big punch, and that's it.
What you got? I mean, Dylan White get knocked the fuck out by Wilder, bro. I mean,
yeah, man. He was getting beat up by Chisora both fights, and then the referee ruined the tactic of Chisora. Chisora wasn't able to fight properly.
Yeah, that fight was pretty. Man, he just had. You know what I'm saying? He lived for the. He caught him with a good shot, and then that was pretty much it. But
he gets getting so much credit for that win.
Well, here's the thing about Wilder. That's not true. Wilder do go to the body. He just abandoned it. Like if he had kept hitting Fury in the body, that fight would have been a lot more easier for him. You know what I'm saying? But he was so big. He kept swing. He went Barry Bonds in that fight. He kept swinging for the fences like in the second half of the fight. If he would have just paced himself and been attacking Fury's pudgy ass body, it would have been. He probably would have got the knockout around the 8th round.
He would have definitely got the knockout, man. Fury would have never got up if you got him to that body, man. Especially that headshot.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He was his own worst enemy in that fight. I mean, I still thought he did enough to get. I mean, y'all seen what he did in the 12th round. I mean, it was kind of funny, like how Tyson Fury, like it was funny. It looked like Jack Reese was like shaking his leg and shit, like when he was trying to count shit. That was the longest count I ever seen in my life. Gave him like an extra 3 seconds to walk shit off. Hey, he didn't do it to the last dude though. He didn't give him an extra time to walk some shit off. That's what Jack Reese is full of shit. And he definitely wouldn't referee. He wouldn't referee any of my fights.
Yeah, he do be on some other shit.
He's retiring anyways. He's done. Wait, CJ, wasn't it you that said that a team threw in the towel, Jack Reese kicked it back out?
No, that was somebody else. My bad. I did say it was another referee. I thought that was him. Well,
but he kind of still predicted that outcome from him. Anyway, still, regardless.
Yeah, that motherfucker was that Jack Reese a tough dude, man. You know, that's just the way that motherfucker is, man. You know, he'll talk to you, have a whole conversation. You know, I can't, man. I already knew that was some fishy shit was gonna happen, bro. Wilder waited too long to lay Fury the fuck out, but if he didn't, then we wouldn't be getting a rematch. AJ and Wilder still wouldn't be fighting, so it don't matter. So they can run it back one more time. And,
I think Wilder is gonna do what he needs to do this time. If he come in at 230, I really think Tyson Fury ain't gonna survive like 5 rounds. If he attack that body, I just think he gonna break Tyson Fury down. I think he gonna fuck Tyson Fury up in the next fight. I think it's
especially puts on his legs.
Yeah. See, he gonna have that weight behind him this time. See, you know, he didn't have, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have that much weight behind him. Keep in mind, this is a dude that did major damage. How much did he weigh for the first fight? What, 212? He come in at 230 and he lands something. Tyson Fury ain't getting back up. I'm telling you, right?
He'll be strong. He'll be stronger in the clinches as well.
I'm telling you right now.
Because Tyson Fury was able to wrap him up easily in the clinches, especially when he was hurt. Tyson Fury wrapped him up, put all that weight on him, did not allow Wilder to work, man.
Yeah, see, he ain't. If Wilder come in at 230, he gonna have more strength. He don't need to be like he don't need to have to box. He needs to like push the action forward. He needs to brawl more. He needs to be stronger. He needs to try to he needs to fight Fury on the inside, man. I'll be trying to like I said, I'll try to break Tyson Fury's rib, attack his pudgy ass body, and then set up that right hand. Because keep in mind, y'all, it was the hook. It was the hook that put him down. Yep. That man,
man, and he was on the way down as well. That was even worse. I don't know how that dude got up, man. And when he got up, man, I gotta give Tyson Fury credit. He was competitive with Wilder when he got up, man.
He touched his ass. That's why he got the fuck up.
Man, nah, but like after getting your ass laid out like that, and still he didn't even go in survival mode.
I can't wait till June when this fight happens because I'm gonna be at that fight. I'm telling you, Tyson Fury ain't gonna last 6 rounds in the next fight. It wasn't about what Tyson Fury did. It was about what Wilder didn't do. And Wilder gonna correct their mistakes. Trust me. He already know he can knock Tyson Fury out, and he gonna get the job done in the second fight.
All right, go ahead. I'm about to go, but go ahead and say something. I gotta go, but go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like do you think there's anything that Tyson Fury can improve on?
I really he just do what he did before. I mean, be more of a defensive. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he could do. I mean, I thought he fought the best that he could. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the scary part when you're fighting like that, and the person you're fighting wasn't even at his best, and he still dropped you twice.
He had better stamina than Wilder going down the stretch too until the 12th. So Oh, what
because
up,
he was
Harold Taylor?
fighting Wilder
Yeah,
wasn't
so
fighting his fight.
on my way. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe Tyson Fury make him. You know, he truly indeed might be a special character, bro. He might come in there with something different and stab and groove and do some other shit. But
You better sit down on some
yeah,
shots, man. Oh, okay, no,
yeah.
that's it. That's what I gotta say, man.
But no. If you sit down on some shots, then you open yourself up to get hit, get knocked out. Then he listen to Freddie Roach, he gonna
Okay.
get knocked out quicker. Real talk. I mean, it's the reason why. It's the reason why he wasn't sitting down on those shots, bro. But
Well, right. When I think of Freddie Roach, I was just gonna say this real quick. When I think of Freddie Roach saying all that stuff, it just reminds me of when what's his name? When Marquez knocked out Pacquiao. That's what I gotta say though, man.
Yeah, I'm about to go. I'm about to go download that what you call it? What's it called again? Jump Force, right?
Yeah, Jump Force, man. I actually on my other channel, I actually like covered them 12 games and stuff. So yeah.
On Dr. Blitz.
I can give you the times of when the betas are gonna be open because they're opening times and stuff. I can tweet it to you, man.
Yeah, tweet it to me, man. All right, I'm about to get out of here though. Appreciate it.
Okay, man.
All right, thanks everybody. We gone.